Yo, it was good. It was good. I hope y'all can hear me out there. Now, at first, I didn't know what to expect because she did drop a song with Benny the Butcher, and I was like, damn, that shit kind of alright. You know what I mean? But like I said when I talked about Conway shit, I just didn't want to go on this joint. You know what I mean? Half-ass. I wanted to hear the entire project. So I checked it out. It's not bad. Definitely, not bad at all. Couple joints I actually put into the playlist. Let me check that out right now. Hold on, y'all. But I mean, she could flow and shit. It reminds me like she's a mix between old Nicki and Foxy Brown a little bit. But the joints I did fuck with was Drillarama featuring Benny the Butcher, Simply Done featuring Benny the Butcher, which his verses is crazy. Countdown, Gucci Casket featuring Conway and Ginger Rothstein. The song with Westside Gunn was cool. I didn't like the hook though, but it didn't make the playlist. But overall, I mean, the entire project not bad. You feel me? I definitely am digging the artwork that these niggas do. Like they'll take a regular picture and just edit it up and shit like that. That's dope. I mean, you can't get sued for copyright infringement because it actually is a percentage of it that's different. But I mean, I could see her fucking around, you know, with Griselda and for a little minute because I watched her this live she did with she was talking about her experiences and how she came up with them since she been 16. So she been around for a minute, and that's what's up. And then she also revealed that years ago, before the crew was called Griselda, it was called something else, and Conway name wasn't Conway. I didn't really listen to the whole live. I just heard a little thing and boom. I just went and checked to finish the album or whatever the case may be. But it is a video from like 12 years ago, I do believe, with Benny the Butcher, Armani, and somebody else. But I'm not even mad though. That's the video right there I was talking about when I seen that. I ain't gonna bullshit. The first time when I saw this shit, I was just like, oh shit, that nigga Takashi do actually wear a wig. You know what I mean? But that's beyond the point. She dope. I mean, she got a little bars, a little flow and shit like that. She definitely bought her money. And I was expecting it to be more or less her talking about her pussy, how good she fucked, blah blah blah. But it wasn't really like that. I mean, it's a song on that joint that's like that, but she breaking down the situation between her ex nigga, and her new nigga. I thought that was cool, but for the most part, she about money. You know what I mean? She about that paper. I respect the hustle. You know what I mean? Her lyrical ability is there. I just didn't want to go off the one song. You know what I mean? Where I was just like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, damn, she just sound like a carbon copy of Nicki. You know what I mean? But I do believe she had a mixtape or a project before this one. I haven't checked it out though, but I may go back and check that out. But she did a freestyle to Missy Elliott, "The Rain." I can't stand the rain record, and that's the little visuals you see in there. And I thought that was straight. That was cool. Nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna overhype it or oversell it, but some of these songs definitely have replay value. You know what I mean? That Drillarama, I ran that shit back 3 times, no cap. Ginger Rothstein is another one. It's like the production. That's why I was like, damn, how is she gonna sound on Grisella S type beats? What it's gonna be like. You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, she did her thing. Cause I'm glad they didn't give her the mainstream pop type sounding radio friendly type production for her to rap over. Cause I don't think that would have been a good look. And she got a couple of skits throughout the project. I think it opens up with the one skit from I do believe the chick is from CB4, and then I heard a Poetic Justice skit in one of the tracks, and it's one more skit I do believe. But overall, I mean, this project is straight. It got a lot of replay value. You know what I mean? I think it's something there for everybody. You know what I mean? If you into bars, metaphors, materialistic type shit, arrogance, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's really nothing bad I could say about it. It's just the first listen. Well, I listened to it twice. I just wanted to get my thoughts on it, whatever the case may be. It's nothing super, super crazy, but I definitely feel like amongst the female rappers that's out now, she definitely has skills to hold her own. And I'm watching the video and I'm like, damn, no disrespect to Megan, but Shorty right here could definitely get that spot. You know what I mean? She managed by Rock Nation, signing Griselda. So if they market and manage her situation right, I think she'd definitely be prominent. You know what I mean? But I want to see the success far as the music, like bring them plaques in. You know what I mean? Because it's great to keep dropping projects and people online tweeting your album and shit, but I want to see plaques. You know what I mean? A gold single, a platinum single, whatever the case may be, because it shows that the fans are supporting your music. You know what I mean? It's great that she with the right crew, but I definitely want to see them plaques turn out, because I definitely feel like she has potential to do something a little bit different from everybody else. Like, you fine, you beautiful, you know what I mean? You got money. You don't have to use your sex appeal to sell records or get people to talk about your music. I feel like your skill set should be what sets you apart from every other female. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, do I feel like she should collaborate with a lot of other chicks? Probably not, because I don't really feel like a lot of them is really on her level like that. But at the end of the day, I'm quite sure she could fuck around with a few chicks, you know what I mean, that notably they can help each other. You know what I mean? Where it's not no ego involved in the situation. But I don't know. It's a lot of female rappers out there that's was around, but they not really doing too much as of late. So I definitely feel like it's kind of a void there for a female artist. I know everybody like Nicki, Nicki. I'm a Nicki fan as well, but it's not wrong with a couple new female artists coming around doing their thing, you know. But do I think that she can really hold her own with lyricists? I'm not gonna really say that. I mean, her and Benny did some good things, Conway as well, but I want to see her step out, you know, with in that lane of the griminess of artists. You know, 38 Special, R.J. Payne. I think her and Ransom could do something crazy. You know what I mean? But you know, that's just me listening and from what I hear. You know what I mean? Not saying that she can be stagnant or whatever the case may be, but I feel like she definitely got to step outside of that whole Griselda thing, because like, it's great that she's a part of the team, but you kind of want to set yourself aside from that and show that you don't always need to go to those three to make your song trend or get popping. You know what I mean? You can hold your own against anybody. And that's kind of what I picked up on, like a lot of her uh, live interviews and listen to her lyrics. You definitely held your own and did your own thing before the Griselda situation. But now you got it. So it's just like, this is great. This is a great stepping stone. But I definitely want to see what she can do outside of just working with the inner circle. You know what I mean? But the Liz project is dope. Not even gonna lie. You definitely can play it all the way through. To me, it's no skippable tracks on there, but you know, the record where I feel like she's talking about her situation with her dude, I think most niggas probably, you know, skip that. It's more for the ladies. But as far as everything else, I definitely feel like a lot of people can gravitate towards this project. That's just what I think. Some fly talk on there, some realness on there, some honesty, some crazy little witty bars. Her pen is nice. I'm not even gonna sit here in front. She's nice, but I definitely want to see more than this. You know what I mean? But that's just me. This is my thoughts. So y'all let me know what y'all think about the album, the project, her as a whole, and do you think she fits into the mode of Griselda Records? You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm out. Y'all stay up. One.